Hi, good day all. This is Asa from Creative Fairy Designs, and thank you very much for joining me. For today's episode, we are going to be making this journal. It's a journal that I'm making for my craft fair, and it's a professional looking journal. It's really quick and really easy. So stay with me and let's get started. I have here two different designs. I'm going to upload maybe about 6 different designs on my Ko-Fi shop for those of you who are interested. These are some other designs of the paper. And for our journal, we are going to be using A4 paper, just A4 regular paper. And anyone can do this, and this is really quick and easy. And these pages and these designs were printed on photo paper. For this, I'm using an Epson EcoTank ET8550, and I'm using A4 or letter size paper. Anyone would work. And I'm printing 40 sheets back and front, and that will give a total of 80 sheets when cut in half. For this measurement, you can use up to 50 sheets, which will give 100 pages in your journal. And now we're going to take our pages and evenly lay it out. Set it aside. We're going to glue it. And you see the nice clean cut that the guillotine gives? This is how we're going to attach our pink Bristol to our journal. The front half goes like this, and to the edge goes like this. So it opens out like this. Now we're going to bring in our glue and use our glue to tape our book. And this is how we do it. We use a brush and paste the glue vertical. Then use the same glue, paste it the other direction, just to make sure that we secure all the pages. Now I want to talk a bit about the glue that you're using. Regular PVA glue will work fine for this. If you wish to use a stronger glue, you can use the one that I'm using. It's the Reptile glue. You can use Mod Podge, you can use fabric glue. You can basically use whatever you have at hand. Now we're going to squeezing the edges. Make sure we have it secure. And then place some more glue on the edge of the pink paper to ensure it binds together with the white paper. So I'm just going to continue doing this, and you don't need a lot of glue. Just a little bit of glue is fine. PVA glue is strong and Reptile glue is even stronger. Continue pressing it together, ensuring we have that bond. Repeat the process again. Ensure you glue the pink edges together. Press it down firmly together. Now we put our book into a wood press so the pages are binded perfectly. Those of you who do not have a wood press can use 2 heavy thick books on top. This will be the 2 pages we are using for our book cover for our journal, and this has been printed on 48 GSM photo paper. This is the front, it says journal, and this is the back, just a continuation, and I'm going to show you how to put these 2 together to apply it to your journal. We are going to cut the edge of the first paper straight along the edge where this edge is here. Cut it straight. And for the second part, we're going to cut a tad piece of maybe like 1/2 inch paper and leave 1/2 inch overlapping. Now we're just going to apply our glue neatly on the side. Now we're just going to take this piece and cut off all the white edges around because we will no longer need them. We can use a scissors or a guillotine for this procedure. Now for our next part, we apply a piece of sticky paper or Helix self-adhesive sheet to our paper. And we're going to take our time and slowly and neatly apply our adhesive paper, getting rid of all the bubbles. And now we apply a second coat of our glue. Now remember what I said. If it's a strong glue, like in my case, I'm using the reptile glue, which is a relatively strong glue. 2 coats should be sufficient. If it's a weaker glue, like PVA glue, 3 coats would be sufficient. You only need to apply a little bit, but we want to make sure that our journal is intact, strong, and our pages don't come falling off. Now we ensure we apply the pink to the white. And this glue, leave this glue to dry thoroughly. I usually leave mine to dry overnight. That way it's strong and sturdy. See how I'm gently just tapping in the glue, tapping in the pink and the white so that nothing falls off my journal. After it has been cut around, we're going to use our bone folder and just smooth out any bubbles if there's any. Ensure it's adhere properly to our paper. And now we're going to measure our journal. Of course, the journal part goes in front. And this is a tool. You can get it off Amazon or anywhere really. It's called a book cover guide. And it comes in really handy for precision. So we just want to leave approximately 1/2 centimeter off on each of the edges. But we can use our book guide to guide us to ensure that it's accurate. If you don't have a book guide, a ruler is just fine. And we also need to leave a space in the center. This space is to ensure our spine closes. Then we place this again to the side. And place our other spine to the corner. And now we're just going to tape this all around. It's best to use score tape, or if you don't have score tape, glue is just fine. Next, we minor the edges, and using this same tool, we place it to the edge here and cut the 4 corners of the journal. And if you don't have this tool, you can just use a ruler. Now we use our bone folder and score around the edges of the journal to get that clean, clear, crisp fold, and do the same for all the 4 edges. And now we place our glue to the edge of our paper, and we also place a thin strip on our chipboard. Now using the bone folder or the ruler or whichever mechanism you have, fold it over, getting it crisp. And remember, this has plastic in it, so we need it to hold firm and adhere properly to our chipboard. So just keep using your bone folder, pressing it down, ensure it adheres before you move on to the other folds. Our journal should be looking like this. We're just going to take 2 pink sheets of paper, keeping with the color scheme of pink, fold it in half and cut it. Now this paper is approximately 110 pounds. Now we use a piece of elastic. This is the one that I'm using to hold our book together, and we're going to tape it down to the back of the journal. I'm using the wrong side. And now to the front side of our journal, we're going to apply a piece of metallic washi tape or decorative tape, any which one that you have, just to make the journal look pretty. Fold it over on the inside. Now we apply glue to the edges. Now I am using Fabitac glue for this because it's a strong glue and it holds really well. If you are using PVA glue, ensure that it's a strong grade PVA because we want our book well bounded and well binded. So ensure you place all around the edges especially. And now we place our first piece of paper close to the edge, as close as possible, so it covers and gives a neat finish. Place the other one as close as possible to the edge. Press it down firmly with the bone folder. And now for the center, we're going to do the same, and this is for extra reinforcement. Place this in the center, align it with the rest of the paper, and press it down with the bone folder, adhere it as tightly as possible. Now we're going to enhance our creases. Use your bone folder. Fold the book, make sure it folds properly. And this is it. We have finished our cover, and this will go across like this. And now the only thing we need to do is putting our book. And now we place our glue in our book. Our book is perfectly dried, can open out easily. Place a generous amount on the spine because we want the spine to hold really firm and really well. Of course, stronger the glue, the better, especially for the spine area. Now we place it inside our journal. We just want to average it right in the center. And hold it down, press it down until it's firmly stuck. And now we have come to the very last part of our book, and this is where we're going to apply glue onto the first part of our page. We're going to stick it down. So just apply your glue as usual, generous amount, make sure you get all the edges. And now we're just going to press our book down, open it out, and use our bone folder to press it down. We're going to do the same for the other side. And this is our finished journal. It looks really professionally done. Open the front page. It's flawless. These are all our pages. And this is to the back. And our flap comes in between. It's perfect to sell for any event. I am using these for a craft fair, so I'm making a mass production of maybe approximately 100 pieces.